Hi guys, and welcome back to Eternity Echoes. Today I'm going to be sharing an NDE account with you of a young man named Rob who had a bike accident and ended up in his spirit body encountering three angels. So let's get into it. As we were going down the road, I was riding my bike in front of my friend. A car rapidly made its way off the road and hit me, throwing me into a telephone pole. All I can remember is flying through the air and ending up out of my body as a spirit. I saw my body wrapped around the telephone pole and heard all of my bones breaking. This was amazing to me as I didn't experience any of the pain, but watched as my friend stopped another car, asking for them to call an ambulance frantically. I was soon transported away from the accident, entering into a tunnel of light and approaching beautiful beings. They were dressed in white, standing in front of what appeared to be marble walls and a gate. There were three angels standing in front of the gate, and I asked them, "What am I doing here?" They answered, "It's not your time yet." Then they proceeded to tell me I was to finish up my mission and then make sure I was primed to get ready to go to medical school. I was kind of confused, and I told them I was wanting to become a seminary teacher and teach about Jesus. The angels informed me that this was not my path and that I had promised to go to medical school and learn everything I could to become a medical doctor. They also told me that eventually I would become a herbalist, homeopathic, and energy medicine doctor. They told me that I needed to go back into my body, which would be healed, but it would be sore from the accident that had just happened. While I was there, I asked if there was anything else I needed to know. They told me that Jesus would speak to my mind whenever I asked and give me information and answers for any questions I might have. The next thing I know, I find myself awake under a sheet. I threw the sheet off me, sat up on a gurney I was laying on, and the nurses at the nurses' station started screaming. "He was dead! He was dead!" I started to say, "I'm alive! I'm alive!" The nurses were in shock and they told me to stay put until the doctor came back up. When the doctor approached me, he said I shouldn't be standing or moving around, and he wanted to re-x-ray my body. He was pretty firm with me and told me to lay back down on the gurney, and he took me back down to radiology, where they took more x-rays of my body. As the x-rays came out, he was comparing them to the first ones that had been taken while I was brought into the hospital. He told me that he declared me dead and that my right femur, right humerus, neck, back had all been broken, and he was amazed that all my bones looked perfect. He continuously said it's a miracle as he showed me the comparisons of the x-rays. Later on, my friend had finally shown up at the hospital and expected to make arrangements for my body's transport back home. He was surprised to find me alive. After this experience, I would always hear the voice of Jesus whenever I was asking questions and needing answers, which actually continues to this day. Now my time is spent helping others, making friends wherever I go, and experiencing life to the fullest. Wow, what an amazing experience for Rob. I love the part where he ends up out of his body and not experiencing any pain whatsoever. And what a true miracle that none of his bones were even broken in the end and that he was completely healed. Thank you to the IN's website for this account, and thanks to all of you guys for hanging out. I hope this NDE satisfied your curiosity and calmed your heart. Until next time, sending you lots and lots of love.